Hi, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see some of you are already on and commenting. Thank you so much. Welcome to Love at First Laugh, the Green Room edition. So today I have a comic who is hilarious. Okay, I'm going to read her intro. Heather Shaw is an Orlando comic. She's in Florida right now, who has garnered attention for looking like Jim Carrey. How about that? She has opened for Eric Andre and Fortune Feinster. Very funny people. Her style is goofy, gay, full of riffing and improv. If you're looking for a lesbian Jim Carrey, Heather it is. So please welcome the hilarious Heather Shaw. Hi, Heather. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Covering the boobies of my painting because
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah, because people don't know that it's a woman coming out of a flower, so her boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
One day I'll reveal them.
Yeah.
The unveiling.
Reveal.
Yeah, totally.
Great.
Oh my God. So you are so funny. I was looking at your TikTok and your Instagram, and you just blew up like crazy because you look like Jim Carrey and act like, more than anything, you act like it. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I got it down. Got his mannerisms down.
Girl, amazing. Are you not the long lost daughter of Jim Carrey?
I'm not. I know I started off TikTok with that spiel, but it really got people pissed off. So I had to reel back. And it was confusing people too. So I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't claim this. I don't need a lawsuit.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah.
So I was just joking. It's just for jokes. So yeah, no relation to Jim Carrey at all, I think.
No, I mean, that was obvious to me. I don't know why people don't.
Yeah, I mean, he does. You could just Google it.
Yeah, totally. But did you take down some of the Jim Carrey videos?
No, I didn't take him down. I just kind of walked back on like that whole joke about, that I'm his daughter. And then I just was like, all right, I'll just do impressions of his, movie scenes and stuff. But I'm not going to say I'm his daughter.
They're so good.
Thanks. They're fun. They're so fun. Yeah, they're super fun.
Excellent. You got them down.
Thanks.
So I assume you have a lot of improv background, right?
I've never done improv. No, I've done stand up is what I usually do, but I've always liked acting and it comes pretty natural to me. So yeah, I haven't done a lot of improv though. Improv kind of creeps me out.
It is a little creepy, isn't it? It's weird. It's like,
and you have like 7 people to work with. I can do my own thing,
Yeah.
It's always way too clean for me,
Oh, yeah.
Way too clean. Yeah. I would be horrible at improv because they'd be kicked off the stage,
Yeah, you have to be. It's hard for us. It's so hard for us comedians because we really get used to just saying and doing whatever we want, and then
improv. They should make it dirty improv. I mean, probably more fun.
That would be so fun.
They should just. I'm sure there is, and I'm just not an improv person, but I'm sure there's one out there like that.
Oh, we need to start creating. Maybe we can create a franchise of dirty improv.
Right? Like asking some questions from the audience, and it's just like penis. That'd be way more fun.
But then penis is like a medical term. It's not even funny, right?
We can make it work.
Yeah,
we make it more fun.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So, but what propelled you to do stand-up? How did you start? Tell us the origins.
I always wanted to do it, and I always really liked stand-up comedy, but I was always chicken shit. So I never did it. We can swear on this, right, or no?
Oh, girl.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I've been putting them out there. I've always wanted to do it, but I was so chicken shit. And then I was finally like when I was like 26, I think, maybe 27. I was just like, all right, I'm just going to do it. And I went out there and Preacher Lawson, I don't know if you know him. He was the host of my first mic, which is pretty cool. He's a super nice man. And then from then on, I just kept doing it. I fell in love with it immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like, did you have that love-hate relationship in the beginning where you're like, oh shit, and then, but you had to do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause there's some nights, especially the first year or two, you're just like, I suck. You're like, God, I suck. But it's like, it takes a while, you gotta, some people just remain sucking for years and both mics. I don't know why they keep coming back to them. I don't know, but they do it. But, we progressed, so. But it was hard the first couple of years. Just getting into.
Of course, it's very hard. When do you think you started getting good? Like, how long did it take you?
I would say by year 2, I was way more comfortable with stand up, and I really didn't get nervous. After 2 years, I don't get nervous anymore unless it's a big show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I just did I would host a lot of shows to get experience, which I think it's, hosting is kind of a chore. I like doing it, but it's a chore, You gotta see the whole show, watch everything.
And keep the energy up, it's exhausting.
Yeah, somebody was saying, because I'm an Orlando comic, was saying that he thinks the host should be paid more than the feature. I don't know if that's because they have to do more, but the feature's probably funnier.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Really
Yeah. I mean, I've done, when I produce shows in New Orleans, I've done a lot of emceeing, and it was interesting because it's a whole different category of stand-up. Really, it's a separate thing.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you do not like it?
It's okay. I mean,
that means no.
Yeah.
I know. No, I get it. Some people, I like I don't mind doing it. I like it, and I think I'm good at hosting, but I totally get, I know a lot of great comics that just hate it, and I get it. It's just not their thing. You want to get up and do their thing and then leave, which is, it makes sense.
And you got to be excited sometimes about people that you don't even like.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Or just
asshole.
Yeah, right? Yeah. This guy steals jokes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Give it up. Yeah, and then just, especially in Florida, you have weird audiences. Some shows, you're in Daytona Beach, where they're like, "What's a gay?" So that's fun.
So how are they weird? What makes them weird?
They're just methy. No, they're kind of just. I don't know if they're all conservative, but they're just, they're just like, look at this little lady. She's trying to be funny. It's just like that reception of I'll try to get them. I'll try to make them, laugh. But I don't think they want to hear many gay jokes, and I have a lot. I don't think they have a lot of experience with lesbians, or so they're just like, huh? But I'll try to get them with other jokes, or just beat them over the head with my gay jokes. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever you do, what you do, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't cater to the audience. You just.
I know. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they pay you good money. If they pay me like $2,000 to do an hour, girl, I'm going to cater it to them.
I will give a BJ if they pay me $2,000.
Let's get cream around it. Yeah.
Here we go. I don't even know I can tell a joke.
I'll cover them with whipped cream and lick them.
Yeah. Don't do anything.
Of course.
But Orlando has good crowds, though. Because there's more liberal city. People aren't so sheltered or weird. Yeah,
totally. I love, my favorite audiences are Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
They are so cool. New York, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And LA, they're okay, but they're jaded. There's a lot of industry, unless you go like the IE or.
Yeah. Well, where are they? Where are the jaded audiences? Is it clubs, or it's not clubs, right?
Well, I would say that more in LA, when you have industry, they're more analyzing than laughing.
Yeah.
It's not like a regular audience. By the way, I have to put this comment. Chris says BJs are always good.
I'm gay and I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
And I agree with that message.
They're big sellers.
That's what he decided to comment on. He's like, I have to let them know.
Exactly. Yeah, they're big sellers, I hear.
Yeah.
So, Heather, what style of comedian are you? What do you think? Are you more like real life stories, like, you tell stories, or do you just write jokes that maybe are related to your experiences or maybe not?
Yeah, it's a lot of lying. I don't do storytelling. I don't do a lot of like autobiographical, other than being like, I'm gay, but it's like obvious. I can't do storytelling. I don't know why. But mine's more like quick one-liners, quick bits like that, which is kind of hard because it's hard to get a good amount of time when you have like, when in 10-minute set, it's like this long,
exactly.
It's like, but yeah, it's goofy. It's a lot of made up jokes about, like I dated a curvy girl. I've never dated a curvy girl. Not that I wouldn't, but I haven't, and stuff like that. So it's just like a lot of fake setups so that I can get to that punchline.
Right. What is your writing style? How do you write your jokes? Like, do you sit down or do you like have brilliant ideas?
Yeah, it's usually just random ideas will pop into my head. and it's always the punchline that comes first, and then I try to create a joke around it, which is probably like not the best way to do it. And I should probably be writing, just like sitting down, but I don't like that because I just feel like I could probably get into a good routine with it, but I just feel like I'm just not going to get anything if I'm just like, and now I'm going to write a joke,
Yeah.
So,
it doesn't work that way unless you're writing a script. Like when I write a script, that's, if they give me the scene, my writing partner is like, this is the scene. And I'm like, okay, burp, it comes out,
Right. Kind of got that, you have a structure to it and you're like, yep, this is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
But with folks, it's kind of like, it's better when it comes naturally, right? Like,
Absolutely. You're driving or you're like walking, you're like, oh shit. I grab my phone with notes, and I just
Exactly. Yeah. That's the best time. So yeah, it'll just be like queef nugget. That, that phrase would be in my head. And I'm like, I want to do a joke where queef nugget's the punchline.
Yeah.
And I just have to, write a joke where I can say queef nugget. So things are going well.
What has been your favorite audience ever? Like what city?
I did I haven't done many outside cities. I've done like New York and Chicago, but I would say I love doing the improv. I love the improv. I think the crowds, they're so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And like when we used to do shows at Capacity, it was like, it's great, man. Just, 250 people, 300 people all in a room. And they'll go, they'll listen to every joke and there's just great audiences. This is my favorite.
Yeah, I agree. That's my favorite. And they treat comedians. Wow.
They do. Yeah, they really do. Sorry if you hear my dog. She's alive.
Oh.
Or not. But yeah, they're great. Yeah, the staff's great. I love the Orlando Improv. It's like my first home comedy club.
Yeah, I love the improvs. I've done a lot of the improvs.
Yeah, they're all great.
Yeah, they're great. So here's Chris. He's asking, Heather, do you write all of your material?
Yeah. Yes. Like physically? No, I'm not stealing jokes. Yeah, I write. I mean, I guess if you don't know how comedy works or whatever, yeah, I write all my jokes. I would, sometimes if I come up with an idea that I can't figure out, I'll go to a comic friend, and talk it out with them. But yeah, I just write my old jokes.
Yeah, no, and sometimes it's good to workshop them with other comics because maybe they give you a good tag or it's like maybe you can go this route or right. Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
It is always kind of annoying though when you're at an open mic and some weird comic is like, let me run this bit by you? And it's like, here we go. Yeah. And it's always just like, oh.
No.
Yeah. You're like, we talking about socks here? What the bits about socks? All right. I don't miss that about open mics.
Totally. # overdone.
Yeah.
So, let me see. I have so many questions for you.
Yeah.
I'm very prepared, but also I'm like half improv, half prepared.
Yeah, go for it.
Like I do my stand up. I do the same thing.
What are you more like?
I am prepared, and I write. Yeah, I write very tight economy of words kind of joke. Right. But if there's somebody in the audience that I don't know, like I start talking to them and they give me shit, I'm like I just go with it and go with the flow. But it has to be kind of related to what I'm talking about, or else it's gonna, just it's improv.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Then you're just asking for suggestions.
Exactly. I'm not gonna do it. No. So how do you go up on the stage? Like, do you prepare? Do you have rituals or?
No, I just the only thing I really do is I'll read the room before I write my set. Because I can tell there's certain jokes that I know are going to land in a room, depending on the room. So if it's an older crowd, I'm definitely not going to do certain jokes where, let's just say I had a joke about Tinder. I'm not just, they might know it, but I'm just not going to, or I might, dial back on the more racier jokes I have because I know that they're not going to like it. And then at that point, I'm just doing it for me, and that's kind of selfish. But so that's the first thing I do. I'll read the room, and if it, and then I'll make my set around that. And that's pretty much it. And then I just go up there. And comics give me shit all the time because I always bring my phone up with my set. But I have so many jokes and a really bad memory, so suck it.
Girl, thank you. I actually bring paper.
You're so unprofessional. We're professional clowns, right?
Yeah.
Who cares? No one's. Yeah.
It's just like, who cares? And people are like, I don't like, you bring in notes on my show. But the bitch, then I'm not going to remember my shit.
Yeah, I don't have a good memory. I really don't. And
me too. Yeah. It's like, and then I'm in the middle of something. If somebody distracts me, I'm like, what was I saying?
Yeah. And like with my one-liners, a typical set is like, wait, a lot of jokes. Layla, chill. Yeah, she's going crazy. She woke up from her nap. It's just so many jokes. So
yeah, I mean, exactly.
I just think it's kind of a weird thing. It's like people that are like, don't wear shorts on stage. It's like, who made up these rules? Like, we're comedians. We shouldn't have any rules.
Shitty comics that don't like to wear shorts and don't need notes. I mean,
yeah, right. Yeah, seriously. It's like there shouldn't be any rules.
Thank you. Yeah,
it's weird to have rules.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that. Yeah,
it's stupid. What are we doing?
And it's such an individualistic art form that, if I want to take whatever on the stage, your dog on the stage, you take the dog.
Yeah, right? If I want to hump that stool, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So how long have you been a comedian?
It's been 6 years, but I don't count this last year.
Wow, right?
I guess I've done like 2 shows. So I say 5 years, 5, 6. I'll just say whatever, 5, 6 years.
Yeah. That's good. You're very good.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been lucky to I've gotten a lot of experience in different areas in comedy, like hosting an open mic and hosting shows and helping with a comedy festival. And it really, Orlando's a great city for comedy. It really is.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. It's like every night, before COVID, every night you could do like 1 or 2 mics. Which I know in LA that's probably doesn't sound a lot, but for Orlando, it's really good.
It's good. No, that's great. That's amazing. In LA, the only thing is you have to travel everywhere, so it's hard to do like 2 maybe when you're prepared. If you do 2 open mics, then you're lucky.
Right? Yeah. Those open mic lists, it's crazy.
It's crazy. LA is not anymore. There's nothing going on.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Zero, nada. Let's see. Here he had one. Here. Ever get nervous on stage?
No, I used to in the early in the beginning, but now I don't get nervous. I'll get nervous if it's like opening for a comic that I respect and like, half the time they're probably not even watching my set, but I'll get nervous for like bigger audiences, 300 plus, kind of like do a good job. But if it's like any other show, I don't really get nervous.
But I think it's weird that for me personally, whenever there's actually a big audience, like I performed one time in Chicago for like 500 people, I think if there were. And actually, because it's such a big audience, when they like you, you feel so good.
Yeah, I know. You can hear that laughter. It's so easy. It's so much easier than like when you're in a small room and it's just like, it's smattering. Hear somebody dropping their drink. That is true. It's once that first joke lands, then the nerves go away,
Yeah, exactly.
I am nervous. Once that first joke lands, I'm like, okay, we're good.
But do you do some kind of like, I have my ritual where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Wow.
Yeah.
When do you recite that?
Yeah, no, I do. Before I go on stage, I don't give a fuck. I mean, like, what are they going to do to me if I don't do it?
Right. We all have to bum, hopefully it's not at clubs. Yeah. But no, I don't have any rituals. I pace a lot. I smoke my jewel, grab a coffee, roast my other comic friends. I don't know. Nice. I try not to think too much about my set. What the other thing is? I don't like to, if I'm on a show with multiple comics, I don't like to watch the set before me because it gets in my head. It fucks with me because I hear what the audience is laughing at their jokes, and then I just start thinking like, I just self-doubt, so I can't hear the set before me. I just have to go and blind.
Interesting. It's just the one before you. The other ones you can totally into them.
Yeah, it's just the one right before me for some reason. So I just like step outside or stay in the green room or whatever.
Do you find that like listening to the other comics before you, except for the one right before you, does it help you kind of like get a feel for the room?
Yeah, for sure. What do they like? Not that it really matters. You kind of have an idea of what your set's going to be anyways, but and also, there's nights where a great lineup will just not connect with the audience. And it's like good comics, but the audience is just like, they're not big comedy fans, or, you know, they're at a brewery. They don't really care. You know, it's like, so you can't beat yourself up too much if it's not going well. Sometimes the audience just, I mean, I don't ever like to blame the audience, but like sometimes they're just not there to pay attention or care.
Yeah. Oh, we're not their cup of tea.
Right. Or, yeah, they just want to hear airline jokes. Won't happen.
Not gonna happen.
1985.
I know.
Water. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you crying for some reason?
Yeah. Emotional interview.
I know. But tell me, what has been like your best set ever? Like the one that you're like, I'll never be able to top this.
Oh man,
you won't. And, yeah.
I don't know. I really liked working with Eric Andre, and every set I did 4 shows with him, and every set was just killer. Like, but that's my demo. His audience is like my kind of people, so they're gonna like my jokes. I mean, it was just like set up perfectly, you know. So yeah, that was probably the best. And side note, Eric Andre is really fucking cool. He
Nice.
he specifically requested for his opener to be a person of color or a woman. No way.
Oh yes, nice.
You know what I mean? Just like it's cool. You know, there's such a lack of white male comics.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I thought that was really cool of him. And he, you know, picked me. So it was really, and he's just a weirdo, and I like that. And his audience is great. So those are the best times I had on stage.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. So you work with him a lot? Do you open for him, or?
It was just a run he was doing when he was doing his show down in I think it was Gainesville and Orlando. He did 2 shows each, and it was back-to-back shows. So it was just a run. It was just a couple nights.
Okay, that's good.
He was promoting the show. Yep.
That's awesome. So what was your worst show ever?
Oh boy.
I know so many we have sometimes.
You know, I just remembered this one because I totally forgot, probably to not, you know, because it was so bad. My friend booked a bunch of comics to do comedy for like people that were homeless, but now they were in a shelter.
Yeah. So
they like put them in a room, and you know it's bad when the comics are walking people that don't have a place to go. You know, when a homeless person just like, I'd rather go outside than hear this dick joke, you know? So there's like no stage. It was like inside this weird like cafeteria. I don't know. It was fucking weird. And then some were mentally ill, you know, so I don't think they were really understanding. They were, I don't even know. I don't even think they enjoyed it. I don't think anybody enjoyed it, the comics or the people or the audience. It was wild. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah. One of those really.
And then there's other times you just bomb your face off and then have to recover.
Have you ever been almost like scared? Like I've done shit bars and I had been scared, like people with
dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think I've done any which is surprising for Florida. I don't think I've ever done any like scary places, but definitely like shitty bars where the TVs are on and people's backs are turned to you and they're like ordering fucking beer really loud. It's just like a rite of passage. You just got to get through it, with comedy. You just got to do those sets. And, some comic will get up there and try crowd work with the wino at the bar. It's like, it never works. You do that?
I've done it. And the drunk guy came up 30 minutes of like bullshit, just making fun of him. And he came up to me. He's like, hey, you're really funny. He gave me $40.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You must be killer at that. I mean, the comics that I've seen do it they're just like, so are you married? It's just like, that's a firefly. Don't ask that.
No, I was destroying this guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really enjoying it. Yeah. He loved being the center of attention. So
right. Yeah. It's always people in bars that do that shit too. They speak at you during your set. You have hypothetical questions. Yeah. I think every question is directed at them. Yeah. It's like, so I was flying on a plane. Yep, been there. Like, all right, thanks, Gary.
Right.
interactive thing.
Oh, then sometimes they think they're helping you.
Yes, that's the worst. It's like the worst. I remember I was at the Improv doing a set, and I had this joke. I don't do it anymore because of this. It was just a little impression character thing, goofy thing called the Forgetful Cop, and it was just a cop that would be like, I'd pause for a while, and then I'd be like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" But I said that joke before I hit the punchline. Somebody yelled out the punchline because I don't even think they were thinking of what they were doing. Yeah. But it just, it fucking killed the joke and everything. And but I was just like, damn, like why? Some people just don't know how to act in crowds and audiences. I don't know. Yeah. I would never yell out anything at a comedy show, but we've seen it from the stage. So
don't you think that we are probably the ones that get the least respect?
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. And half the time the crowd's kind of tipsy, a little drunk, so it's a lot of drunk crowds, which is, I mean, not like improv, you might get people a little toasty, but like later shows are drunk comment or drunk audience members, and that's always fun.
Oh yeah.
Men yelling out. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Sometimes I hate to say this about my gender, but sometimes like the drunk women are the worst.
They are annoying as fuck.
Thank you. No, I mean like mean.
Yeah.
They've been mean to me. It happened to me.
Oh, they're mean?
Oh, at the Ventura Comedy Club. This girl was like, I was like, what is wrong with you?
What do you mean? Was she like,
yeah, she was just mean. She was just so mean.
They're just miserable probably, or drunk and want to do what you are doing and can't. Want to be funny and can't, or basic, Yeah. Personality to offer, so they're just like, you're a batch.
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, they're probably just miserable. That sucks though. But yeah, drunk women. That's another one. Because it's guys that don't have to be drunk. They're just guys. They're just like, yeah. Drunk women are monsters.
Oh my God, you're so right. I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Guys are being dudes,
Dumb dudes, They're just like, you're all late before you, little lady. But
they challenge you. They want to challenge you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I take a sober dude over a drunk woman heckler on any day.
Yeah.
I think I've not had a lot of hecklers though.
No, yeah, the better we get, like the less hecklers, because we handle it. I shut them up in 2 seconds.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, because I never understood this when I started comedy. I've seen so many comics when they get people talking at them or heckling, where they go the nice route, where they like talk to the audience member and they try to get them on their side. And I'm like, why don't you just fucking roast him, shut him the fuck up, make people laugh? But I would say the majority of people, and I don't know what it is, in club work, they are always super nice. Mm-hmm. That I've seen from like maybe just Orlando local comics, but I think roasting is so much better.
Oh my God, it's so much fun. I once went to this bar. Apparently, I did a headline for $75 on a pizza.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And I was up on stage, and this guy from the back was like just heckling me. And so I was just sick and tired of it. And I go, could somebody please put a dick in his mouth so he can shut the fuck up?
Yeah. How do you like that?
Yes. And everybody, but listen, apparently he was like a cholo or something. So you know what that is? A gangster. I'm Latina, so I can say cholo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So like the whole fucking bar went like this, like, ooh, and they look at him. I said, oh shit. I'm gonna die tonight.
Does he stab you?
Well, at the end of the show, he was like, hey, you were really funny, huh?
Great. Hey, it's respect. Just go on respect. You shut him up and he respects that.
Absolutely. They do. That's their.
I mean, it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you feel that as women, like we have to prove ourselves as funny more, like harder than males?
Yeah. It's so insane how many, even on TikTok and stuff, I never see it on Instagram. Maybe I do a little. It's so insane how many people comment, women aren't funny. That blows my mind. Because I don't understand, because there's so many funny comics, men and women. I just don't, it's weird to me because they must not be seeking it out, number one. So they're not seeing it, right?
Yeah.
And everybody just says Amy Schumer's not funny. And I'm like, there's more comics than Amy Schumer, right?
Exactly.
Like Amy Schumer. And then the net came out and people shit on that. And that was like more one woman show to me than comedy. But yeah, it's so annoying. I hate that comment so much because it's just like, you're not even looking for female comics. So, but yeah, I think it is, we have to work a little bit harder. But I think when we're shutting up hecklers and stuff, it probably looks a lot cooler. You know what I mean?
That's the best, isn't it?
Yeah. We're handling our shit.
Yeah. It makes you feel confident. It's like, you got this. Okay, motherfucker, you wanna test me?
Right.
Mama's gonna take care of you, okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like this frail lesbian who's shutting him down, so that's fun.
I know. I'm this blonde with big boobs, you know. That's like, it's great. Brain, actually. Yes. Yeah. Like awesome. What?
Yep.
It just throws them off completely. So have you ever wanted to quit? And if so, how did you talk yourself into just, okay, I'm going to keep doing this shit even though I want to quit right now?
No, I've never wanted to quit. Not yet. I'm sure it'll come. I've never seriously ever wanted to quit. I mean, I've had really a run of like really shitty sets, you know, and really like, or just not getting a lot of shows or, you know, but it's just something I love to do. And I love the camaraderie of comics. That's my favorite thing besides doing comedy. It's like just having that community at your expense all the time. Sorry, my dog is insane.
Your dog is like totally wants to get in the conversation.
Yeah, she's being crazy. But yeah, that's what I miss the most right now. It's like just going out and like hanging around with comics and just roasting each other and shooting the shit. It's the best. There's so many damaged people in one area. It's great. You know?
I know.
Wild.
I so miss that.
Yeah.
That's probably more than stand-up. I miss hanging out with, because we're all like kindred spirits. We're like,
we get it. And unless you've been on stage, you don't get it. So it's an immediate understanding that you guys have between each other. So I miss that a lot. I really can't wait to get that back. They have mics here, but I don't do them that much. But if I do feel like I want to hang around some comics, I'll go to them. And you know, just to be around comics again.
I know. And the Zoom shows, I know you hate the Zoom shows, but I kind of, you know, it's kind of fun. It's the closest thing to seeing all my comedy brothers and sisters, you know, that I like, because I book one. By the way, you should do my Flappers comedy virtual.
All right.
Yeah, if you're down.
What's the, do you get feedback from the audience, or am I just going to talk to my wall and then be like, thank you?
Oh, you do. You actually do. And actually, it's so funny because like crowd work is scrolling. You know how Zoom has like the people on top. So you scroll, it's like, hey, you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You over there.
Exactly. Now, it's kind of fun once you get used to it, because I've been doing them because I don't want to lose my mojo. I want to try jokes and shit. So I've been doing them, and I could, you know, it's not the same, but.
So you can hear them laughing or not laughing?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
All right, so at least there's that, because I was thinking it was just like muted. And I don't know, but like performing for a broom in your room.
Well, in the beginning, it was kind of like that.
A little awkward.
It was a little disheartening, but I think now people are like less shy to unmute themselves.
Oh, right. Okay, so they have the option.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and the comics, we all support each other. You know, we all love you and whatever. Here's my ain't my sister beautiful? Oh, he's not my real brother, but he's like my brother at heart.
Oh, Clint Hildebrand.
Yes, Clint. He's my brother.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, I love him. Do you have any role models, comics, comedians that you look up to, or that you like saying, "Oh my God, I want to do her"?
My number one favorite comic is Maria Bamford.
Yes, genius.
So genius.
Yes.
It's so crazy how good she is. Yeah. So I would say she was a role model. Not really for my comedy so much. It's just like me adoring her and her comedy. Because I mean, you don't want to try to imitate Maria Bamford, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
And her such a unique performance. But yeah, like Zach Galifianakis, I really like.
Yeah.
I think he's just so goofy. Love Sarah Silverman, Patton Oswalt. Love Tim Dillon. Mm-hmm. But I would say my number one was Maria Bamford for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Amazing. So how did you start doing the Jim Carrey? I'm fascinated with that. Did you start on Instagram or TikTok, and how did that blow up?
Yeah, I think it's like the day before Thanksgiving, I just was like, I'm just going to try this, because I didn't know anything about TikTok. And I don't do the Jim Carrey impression in my sets. I've never really made it public. People tell me I look like him from time to time, but it wasn't something I was like seeking out. So I was like, TikTok seems like it'd be perfect to just do this impression since I'm not doing it in my comedy. And then I was like, I'm going to try to convince TikTok that I'm his daughter, his long lost daughter that he's ignored for years. And I know I'm getting older because people used to say I look like his daughter, and now they say I look like his sister. So that feels good.
It's good.
You know? So yeah, I think, and then the first video I posted was just like, hey, help me get in touch with my dad. I miss him. And kind of did like the face, you know? And it just kind of took off immediately, the first video. But it was like a mixture of like, oh my God, I love your dad, which I was like, okay. And a mixture of like, that you're not his daughter, you bitch. A lot of those comments, a lot of like, I Googled and you're not his daughter, you know.
So you had like either they loved you and they
or they were on the joke, they understood, you know, or that they really took it seriously. Because that's what you get on TikTok. People that are kind of like not all there, don't get you. You know what I mean?
On TikTok?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere. We're in America. So, yeah, it just took off. And then I kind of ran with it for a little, on that little bit of like me being his daughter. And then it just got to be like, people really believe this, so I need to stop. Because I don't want to, then I was like, even if he hears that I'm doing this, it's going to be kind of weird. Like, I don't know if he'd be like annoyed by that. If he ever, I mean, who knows if he'd ever even heard about me. But.
I don't think so. I don't think he would be annoyed.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
I think he'd probably get it, right? He's a comic.
Yeah.
So,
and I love how you take like different scenes and you just like nail them.
Yeah. And that's what I've been trying to do now. I'm going to do that all week this week. I'm just going to put up a new scene every day. Those are fun. Those are a lot of fun. And like, I'm not a huge, like, super fan of Jim Carrey. Like, I know his movies, but I haven't seen so many in so long. So it's nice to like kind of revisit scenes. Cause I was like, oh, I forgot about that. People will quote me his movie quotes all the time. And like half the time I don't know what they're talking about. Cause I'm just not, I appreciate his stuff, but I'm not like a super fan of his movies.
No, I get it. I totally get it. Some
like,
people,
forever.
Some people just know movie quotes and stuff. And then like, because of business, they're like, you don't know that movie? It's like, no, bitch, I watched the movie. I don't remember anything. I barely remember my set. I didn't know.
Right? I do a notebook for 5 minutes set.
Exactly. Yes, I do, actually.
I seriously do. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care. So, it's just been, so now I do that. And then I've been starting to incorporate my own comedy, which I think has helped too. And that's fun, putting up stand-up clips and, you know, things I do on Omegle, that weird chat service. It's so creepy, but it's fun. So yeah, it's been really fun. I'm getting more Instagram followers, which is nice. And, you know, new fans. And
you have like 1 million on TikTok. How did you do? I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just you know, people like Jim Carrey, man. They really like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
You know, he's like beloved. So I think that really helped a lot. Yeah, I didn't realize how much people like Jim Carrey. I guess because I'm just, but you know.
But it's not just that, Heather. You do such a great job creating the scenes, and you just like, it's not that you just look like him. You do him.
Yeah.
You just recreate him.
Yeah.
So beautifully that's what people tuned in to. And
yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's so fun. They're so fun. The Pen is Blue scene was the hardest one to do, I think.
Really?
But yeah, it was just intense because you got to do a lot of yelling, and I was like, "Is my neighbor home?" You know, is he going to call the cops? Yeah, but most of the scenes are pretty simple and not bad. So I love them though; they're fun.
Oh yeah, he's great. Do you think that also like pushes you comedically to just try to right?
Yeah, just commit. That's the one thing I've struggled with sometimes, just committing to things. That's why I think I wouldn't be good with improv, because it's just like I have to pretend I'm in a car. Like we know I'm not in the car. We're not dumb.
I know. I feel you.
But committing, that's taught me a lot about committing. Just do it, you know.
Absolutely. And like my character, me on the stage, my persona, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's very emotional. Like I'm very emotional, right? Yeah. So yeah, and I commit to the feelings.
Right.
Like I'm really feeling that shit, right? That I'm just like, and that actually the commitment of that emotion connects with the audience. And that's, you know, the joke is good, obviously, but then the connection with the audience, I think commitment of that emotion is what people are like responding to.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yeah.
Right.
It's that. So I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think they just appreciate Jim Carrey in the scenes in the movies. And it's kind of like revisiting memory, you know, because that was a lot of, including me, a lot of people's like 90s childhood was Jim Carrey. Like that was the movie. Every movie was Jim Carrey, you know. So, yeah, it's been really cool.
Absolutely. So who is your favorite person and why in the whole world? Now I'm going to ask you like philosophical questions.
Oh man, my favorite person?
Yeah.
Oh God, is there one?
Let's commit to one person.
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite person. I'll say not my parents. They're basic.
Really? They are?
They're just white people, you know.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I was married to a white dude, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my God. I always said they had two expressions, smiling and not smiling.
Yes. Did he season his food with anything?
Maybe. Not his no, Tabasco. That was his thing. Maybe that's why he married a Latina. I don't know.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
Favorite person, you know, I'll just say my favorite person is I guess probably changes all the time. I would say Simon Nash is great. The comic I just mentioned.
Yeah.
People. I don't think I would answer this question as like not somebody I don't know personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So of course. Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know if you're looking for me to say like Gandhi, but
it was actually, but I'm going with the flow.
Yeah. I think Simon's probably my favorite currently. It changes. It will.
But that's fine because we already heard about her. We heard her joke.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. So we know her. We feel like we know her. So it's good, Heather. You're doing great. Thank you.
Awesome. Good. See that? We've been in there.
Yes. So what are you grateful for?
I
told you these are going to be like deep.
I'm grateful for my sense of humor. I'm grateful for my quickness. Right. I'm cleverness. I'm really quick, so I really am grateful for that. Considering how much I've how much alcohol I've had in my life, I'm very happy that I still have some quickness in my brain. So I think that's what I'm most grateful for, honestly.
That's great. I love that. That's a great answer. So this is, the show Love at First Laff. I created it as like the female point of view on relationships and love and relationships. So even though now the podcast edition is the green room, like we're shooting the shit in the green room, I want to ask you about relationships because you are in a relationship. I want to ask you questions about.
Yeah, go for it. I'm now single though.
You're not single.
No, I am.
Oh, you are single?
Broke up on Valentine's Day.
Shut the
we're both too busy. You know, she's doing her own thing and I got to do my own thing. But we're still friends. It's not weird.
Oh, that's good.
You can ask me relationship questions. And I'll show you how to break up with somebody on Valentine's Day.
That is wow. Did you go out to dinner? It's like, hey, it's over, bitch. What?
No, it was like a mutual thing. And we were in New York City for the weekend. So it was nice to just hang out in New York City for the weekend and then be like, all right, see you later.
Oh my God, that's so awkward.
Yeah, no, we're still friends and close. You know, it's typical with lesbians. They're just like, you know, I mean, I'm not a very dramatic person, so
nice.
I
actually wrote a book about Love at First Ex. It's a comedic version of like love and keep your exes and use because it's like if you love somebody, right? It's like why people like, oh, I hate this person. It's like, no, you loved this person for a long time. Why don't you want to see that person anymore or be friends? You know, let a little bit of time pass by, whatever, and then you can be friends with them.
Right. Yeah, I think it's weird to like completely like hate somebody or to still have them like we're friends, but we're not like in each other's like we're not texting all the time or exes, you know? Like I think that's weird too because I have seen people that'll keep their exes really close, and that's weird to me.
Right, that's a control thing. But no, you don't text your friends all the time. That's weird.
Yeah, so right.
You act like a friend.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's healthy. Layla. My God.
Absolutely. And relationships come in all types. And, I was talking to somebody, we've been brainwashed that this is the way things should be when in reality, there's so many different types of relationships that.
Yeah. Different ways that you can make it work with somebody or, what you're looking for. Yeah. 100%. I just enjoy being single.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Less pressure. I mean, I don't know if are you with somebody?
Well, I'm not going to say because they might be. I'm seeing a couple of people.
Yeah, little player.
I don't think they're watching, but yeah, seeing one older, one younger.
Hell yeah, man, that's goals right there.
Yeah. It's just, I'm not gonna commit. One of them wants to commit, the older guy. He doesn't have a lot of time, so he's like, commit. I'm like, no. But he's rich, so I might. I don't know.
Well, girl.
And
Nicole Smith.
Yeah. Yes. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like being single. I really do. I kind of got used to it. It's
nice. There's no. I like being. I'm not a selfish person. Like I'm good. I'm a good friend and stuff. But I like being like doing what I want to do.
Me too.
Compromising. I think it's a comedian's thing too. I think a lot of us are like that because we're just
really. I never thought about that.
No, we're just we're solo. We perform solo. We're just kind of and we're so busy. Like before COVID, we're busy. There's so much going on, and it's hard to date and have somebody understand that. Sometimes
the lifestyle. Also,
definitely don't want to date a comic either, so it's hard.
Yeah, no, you can't. I can't date comics.
I mean, it's gotta be so annoying for like bi or straight women that have to enter comedy. Because when I entered, it was like I was treated like a guy. I was like a gay, lesbian. So they're just like, hey, you're like a dude. But seeing new girls come in the scene that are like straight or bi or interested in men at all, it's like, oh God.
Yeah, it's not cute.
Park circling.
Yeah, that's one of the times when I'm happy I'm getting older.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, less guys.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's weird. So oh my God, we've been like almost an hour. This is I can talk to you forever. You're like, talk to. Yeah. So I had like questions about you and your girlfriend. Now you just screwed me over. You broke.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I'm also just not gonna. I should have posted about it or something. I don't know. I'm just find out.
That's okay.
Eventually. I mean, you can ask me. Is there any like general relationship question? I'm not good at relationships. If this is what you're looking for advice,
you're not good. Yes, and I'm not either. I have.
Just not good.
Yeah, and I have my certified relationship coach, but for my life, like I can give you advice.
Right.
Yeah,
you can't teach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not good. I just haven't, and like I can't imagine being with somebody for 2 years. Like I've never been with anybody that long. That seems insane to me. Yeah, I don't know. It all seems insane, but maybe I'm just emotionally immature or something. I'd rather just do my own thing.
I think that as comics, like we're very independent people. Mm-hmm. We're actually literally alone on the stage. We're like everything. We're the actor, the director, the writer, everything. Our chauffeur, we have to drive ourselves to the frigging So I think that we're very used to being independent. And so it's like, somebody
compromise. I hate that word.
No, it's my way or the highway.
It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend my day doing that. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. So maybe I'll want to get in a relationship again, but I like being single.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
I like the free dinners more than anything.
Free dinners?
Yeah. As a straight girl, you get free dinners all the time, girl. I never paid for a dinner.
Oh, man, that's what I'm missing out on. I knew there was something.
That's it. Free dinners.
I'm always the one paying. Damn.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Yeah, I usually pay for the dinner, or we'll split it. But nobody's offering to buy me dinner. Never had that.
Oh.
I put it in like it's
dinner. Listen, I'll buy you dinner when I go to Florida.
Hell yeah.
I'll take you out to dinner.
Hey, all right.
Somebody bought me dinner, damn it.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Like McDonald's. Yeah, that's cool.
That's all I can afford. Now, I would take you to like maybe, I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
It's a little bit of.
Yeah. It's just I'm always on the end that's like paying.
Yeah.
But that's lesbians for you,
Really? So that's like
split, which isn't bad. I don't mind splitting.
Yeah.
That is true. You must be getting the dinners. Do you have to put out?
Not necessarily.
Even better. Only if you order like lobster or steak.
Oh, you can order whatever the hell you want.
That's amazing. I want to be a straight woman.
I know. The rich guy is like, oh, and he's Persian, so that's why I do the act. So everything for my princess, everything for my princess.
Oh my
What do
God.
you want, my princess? I'm like, I want filet mignon with fries, salad. I want dessert. I want
That's so great.
Oh, it's awesome, girl. It's awesome. Yeah.
Great. Does the young one buy you food?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a doctor, so yeah, he's got money. Both of them got money. One is rich, the other one is, not so rich.
He's a doctor?
Yeah. One is a doctor, but not the older guy. The older guy is a business person.
Right. Yeah. Dang, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'd be happy too.
Yeah. And it's fun. Do you find like the thrill of meeting new people is fun for you, or
No?
I
find maybe because I'm newly single and maybe I'll get to a point where I'm like, I want to meet somebody. But right now I'm just like, oh God. Yeah. Like, just out of curiosity, I downloaded Bumble and I was just like, this is not good. This is, it's just like, I just don't have the capacity, like, for small talk. I hate that.
My God. Yeah. And some of them are so basic.
So bad.
I'm like, oh my God. I was like, can you
just be human. Say something. Yeah. It's like, hi.
Yeah, and the hi, hey, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So that seems exhausting to me. Dating.
It is exhausting. Yeah, I just actually today I signed up for Hinge. I got messages. I'm like, I don't have time for this shit.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, no, I signed up for Hinge. That's a new one. It's really cool, actually.
Yeah,
Hinge. You should try it. It's
I heard that one. Did you get messages? You said?
Yeah, no, it's really cool because like you match a picture, for example, like, I don't know, you're like, this is what my mom would put on her refrigerator, and then you choose a pic, and then so every pic has like a saying, like what it's, like you have to put something clever,
right? And so that's how the conversations.
Yeah, no, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
when I'm ready.
So you know what that does? I just thought about it. It makes people less dull because they kind of
have to. It's because at Bumble, it's just like, check out my Instagram. That's it. What to do with that?
So boring. And follow me on Instagram. No, bitch.
And it's just a bunch of couples that are so sexually bored that they're like looking for our third. And I'm like, oh God, just call.
Oh, girl, you too? Okay, is it something about comics? Because I get that too. Like couples, like older couples sometimes. I was married. Like they wanted to, like gay men wanted to do me and my husband. Straight couples. Oh my God, bisexual couples.
Yeah. I don't know. I see it. And like, I have been propositioned before, and I'm just like, why me? Because I just feel like I'm very androgynous. So like, either a guy's thinking he's banging me as a guy. Like, I either look like a guy or a girl. So it just seems like weird to proposition me. But I don't know. They always want. Yeah, there's always people like looking for a threesome, looking for my unicorn. They call it unicorn.
My unicorn. Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah. It's always like the most basic looking couple that just looks like they just do missionary with the lights off.
I can't.
3 pump and dump.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody paid me to watch that, I'd,
give them tips
off, Heather.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch them because I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. I'd be like, no.
Yeah. I just sit there and judge them and heckle them.
Yeah.
Just heckle.
I would give them directions too. Like,
right?
That right.
They really need. They need a sex coach. They don't need to add in their body. They need to figure out theirs.
Exactly. Thank you. You just found me another job.
Yeah, there you go. Sit by the bed. Tell the guy to pump more.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. No. Is that a thing?
It's been so long since I've had straight sex.
Have you ever had straight sex?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like it? No.
The guys are always sweaty and hairy. I like the but the guys' bodies are so gross. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get why I like men. Honest. I don't.
It's just like
prettier. Like, but I'm not attracted sexually. But they're prettier.
Right? Yeah, female body's way prettier.
Yeah,
but listen to
it's some kind of hormonal thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine. She's a comic and she's gay, and she's like, I don't get you. Why do you like men? It's like they're so gross. I'm like, I don't know.
Their bodies are weird.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I like men. I'm not a man hater, but I don't want to see them naked anymore.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I don't either, but I'm attracted to them. It's a curse.
Well, it's a tough. We get free dinners.
Girl, that's the best. Because I'm hungry. I love to eat.
Yeah, right? Hell yeah.
And good restaurants. I'm not just like shit. No, girl, good restaurants are nothing.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. That's the best.
Hell yeah.
Okay, my dear. Let's see. You always learn. Here we go. You always learn something new about Grace and Love at First Laff.
Hell yeah.
Little by little.
Little by little, you reveal yourself.
Yeah. Too much TMI.
No, that's good.
That's good. That's good. So I would love to have you again because we can talk about like shit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You are amazing. You are just hilarious and a wonderful human. I love you. You're.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
You're great.
Amazing.
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
My pleasure. This was great. A friend of mine was like, look at this girl. She does. I was like, oh my God, I want her on my podcast.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much, girl. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Chris, Dave, Jennifer, Clint.
Yeah, Clint.
Yeah. Everybody, thank you for engaging and asking questions. And
I'm going to get a ring light.
Yeah.
So I'm not in the dark.
No, definitely. Yes, you will. Yeah. It's like, you can get the soft boxes. Actually, they're like.
Yeah, I saw that actually on Amazon. I was thinking
they're better.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll talk after the show because I don't think they want to hear.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry. Just bringing up technical stuff.
No worries.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll see you guys next weekend on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Bye.
Bye.